Thomas Cook was born on the 22nd of November 1808 in Melbourne, Derbyshire, here in England in the UK. Thomas Cook, the inventor of package holidays. The original package holiday was a train journey from Leicester to Loughborough in 1841. There were 500 passengers on board that day, and for most of them it was the first time they'd ever ridden a steam train. People crowded the streets, filled the windows and packed out bridges en route just to get a glimpse of the carriage as it hurtled along the tracks at breakneck speed. And when the train pulled into Loughborough, the intrepid travellers were greeted by a brass band and throngs of cheering crowds. The trip was organised by Thomas Cook, who later wrote of the journey, and thus was struck the keynote of my excursions. The social idea grew upon me. The 22-mile package holiday cost £1.06, about a day's wages back then, but financially there was nothing in it for Mr. Cook. Although he organised repeat trips each summer for the next 3 years, he wouldn't turn a profit until 1845. The initial foray into tourism was a time of discovery. It provided that if travel was convenient and accessible, more people would, in Mr. Cook's own words, go beyond and go beyond. They most certainly did. For the next 33 years, he shuttled tourists up and down the country and then across the Channel into Switzerland, Italy and France, also introducing thousands of people into the Swiss Alps. He later shipped travellers as far as Japan, India and the United States on a 220-day world tour he called China via Egypt. After Mr. Cook's retirement, the company was passed on from son to grandsons, and in 1928 it ceased to be a family business. From that point on, it changed hand 5 times, counting among its owners in a Belgian train operator, a German bank and even the British government. Like the man himself, Thomas Cook moved with the times. Mr. Cook's lifetime saw the rise of train travel and steamships, and he embraced both with enthusiasm. As time went on, the business traded rail journeys for motorcar tours and steamers for flights, always finding new ways to help more people discover the world. Thomas Cook was the pioneer of trouble-free travelling. He was also the inventor of convenient package holidays. Sadly, Thomas Cook passed away on the 18th of July, 1892. And his place of rest and gravestone can be found at Welford Road Cemetery in Leicester, where we are about to go and show you in this video.
So here we are, we're in Welford Road Cemetery here in the City of Leicester. We have just seen the memorial grave. It's just like a plaque there for Thomas Cook and his son as well. So now we're just trying to find the actual grave and the actual headstone of the pioneer of travel, the king of package holidays, Thomas Cook. What an absolutely beautiful and peaceful cemetery this is. This is absolutely gigantic. It's really, really big. It's monstrous. There's so many famous people buried and laid to rest in this incredible cemetery.
I think there's around 1,400 graves here. Thomas Cook could be amongst any of these.
If you want to come and see Thomas Cook's grave and headstone at Welford Road Cemetery, it is not particularly easy to find. But I'm sure it's going to be worth it when we do find it, because it looks amazing in the pictures. Absolutely amazing. It looks. Has to be around here somewhere. And also, if you do want to come to visit Welford Road Cemetery in Leicester, you're possibly better parking in the John Lewis car park, the rooftop car park, because you can spend a whole day there. It's 24 hours as well, so it's a good place to park. You can walk up, it's a 20-minute walk from town. It's good to get your steps in as well. I think we've found it, Sadie. I think we've found it after all that time. I honestly believe, Sadie.
Yeah.
I believe that we've found it.
Okay.
All that time.
Well, you found it, not even shown me.
Yeah, well, I've found it because it's here. The man who gave us all, Thomas Cook, travel agency for all the people who rode his trains, who flew his planes, and for all those, including Sadie and I,
Who have enjoyed all of his holidays.
thank you all so much for joining us on this epic adventure. The adventure of Thomas Cook. From Sadie and I at Welford Road Cemetery in Leicester. Goodbye, and thank you so much for watching this episode. We hope you've enjoyed it. Please do give it a like and a thumbs up, and please do subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, please do consider subscribing for some more Ali and Sadie's epic adventures.